9 Signs a Woman Likes You, Body Language, Old Stoic Wisdom. The greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved. Victor Hugo. Welcome to the channel. Think for a moment, how many chances have slipped through your fingers simply because you missed the silent signals a woman was sending? This isn't speculation. It's backed by science. Body language is a language of truth, unspoken but unmistakable. Yet, if you can't read it, you risk losing moments that won't come again. As a seasoned man, your presence naturally attracts women. But understand this, they rarely express interest openly. It's not at reluctance, it's tradition and subtlety. Women communicate through quiet gestures and nuanced postures, seemingly casual moves that carry intentional meaning. What if you remain unaware? What if you overlook these silent cues? The consequence is straightforward: a missed connection, a potential relationship never realized. But there's good news. You're about to change that. Today, I'll guide you through 9 understated yet powerful signs drawn from female psychology and body language. These aren't the clichés you've heard 100 times. These are authentic indicators that can reveal when a woman is genuinely interested, even if her lips stay silent. Welcome to Stoicism Win, where we explore the overlooked details that often make all the difference. If this is your first visit, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Stick around until the end. What you learn here could forever alter how you perceive and engage in relationships. Let's begin. 1. Her feet. When you find yourself engaged in conversation with a woman and notice her feet pointed directly at you, understand that this is no mere happenstance. It is a silent yet profound indicator that her focus, both physical and emotional, is centered on you. Do not dismiss this subtle sign. The truth is, when a person is disinterested, uncomfortable, or disengaged, their feet almost instinctively point away, toward the exit or another direction, revealing where their true attention lies. This is not just body language, it is a reflection of her subconscious mind. When her feet remain aligned with yours, it means her body is quietly broadcasting interest, even if her words or actions don't immediately confirm it. Imagine you are in a meeting, a social setting, or even a crowded room, and while the woman you're speaking with might look around, shift her posture or gesture with her hands, her feet remain steadfast, facing you. This speaks volumes. It tells you that deep down, her mind and spirit are engaged and seeking connection with you. It is important not to become fixated or awkward by staring at someone's feet. Instead, use this as a piece of a larger puzzle. When this cue aligns with other positive behaviors, you have a strong, reliable signal of genuine interest. This is your moment. Don't waste it. Step up and deepen the conversation. Build on that subtle invitation to connect on a more meaningful level. You don't need to call attention to the gesture or behave differently. Simply understand the power of this silent language. Remember the old Stoic wisdom. The body never lies. This timeless truth underscores the importance of tuning into the non-verbal cues that surround you every day, cues that many men overlook. Real life demands you to be alert, observant, and decisive. You must read between the lines, not just in words, but in the language of the body. The way her feet point is an invitation. Accept it. This wisdom is not merely academic. It is practical, actionable. Use it to navigate your interactions with clarity and confidence. Now, as we move from feet to hands, consider how what she does with her hands can also serve as a powerful, unconscious signal. Her hands may reveal nervousness, openness, or interest without a single word spoken. These reflexive gestures often speak louder than language, offering you a glimpse into her true feelings. Have you ever noticed how a simple touch to her hair, a light brush of the arm, or the way she folds her hands can change the dynamic of your exchange? These are the moments when true connection begins, not through grand declarations, but through quiet signals that demand your attention. So I urge you to pay close attention to these small signs and reflect on your own experiences. Have you caught these subtle cues before? How did they influence your interaction? Share your stories below. Your insights might illuminate the path for others seeking to understand the delicate art of reading body language. This is not guesswork. It is a skill honed by observation and courage to act. Embrace it. 2. Her hands move. Hands speak volumes about what's truly happening inside a woman's mind, often revealing her feelings before she even utters a word. When a woman is interested in you, the nervous energy or excitement she experiences doesn't just vanish, it finds an outlet through subtle, often unconscious gestures involving her hands. She might twirl a ring around her finger, gently play with a necklace, adjust her watch, or smooth the hem of her clothing without realizing it. These actions are far from accidental. They are the body's natural response to the emotional stirrings caused by your presence. Imagine you're engaged in conversation, and you catch her fingers softly turning a pendant or lightly brushing the fabric of her sleeve, again and again. She isn't truly focused on the object, but is instead trying to manage the rush of feelings that your attention has triggered. This repetition is not just fidgeting. It's a delicate dance of emotions showing themselves physically, a way for her to self-soothe while simultaneously signaling interest. Psychology supports this. People unconsciously perform such gestures around someone they feel attracted to, often as a way to calm their own nerves while sending subtle cues that invite closer attention. But here's the crucial part. Don't isolate this behavior. Watch how it aligns with her other body language. Does she maintain steady, warm eye contact? Does her voice take on a softer, more engaging tone? When these signs come together, they form a clear message that her interest is genuine and directed at you. This is where you must respond wisely. Don't rush the moment with overly aggressive moves or forceful questions. Instead, guide the conversation with calm confidence, asking questions that deepen the connection without pressure. Give her space to feel comfortable and safe, because that security is the soil from which trust and attraction grow. If those subtle hand gestures keep appearing alongside open eyes and a welcoming voice, recognize them as unmistakable proof she enjoys being around you and is drawn to you on a deeper level. In the modern world, where genuine connection often feels lost amid screens and distractions, learning to read these nuanced signals is more valuable than ever. It's a skill rooted in ancient wisdom, reminding us that the smallest, quietest actions carry the heaviest meanings. Train yourself to observe these hand movements carefully and patiently, responding not with haste, but with steady attention and respect. That's how you transform fleeting moments into lasting bonds. This is the intersection where old Stoic wisdom meets today's reality. The truth about attraction lies not in grand gestures, but in the subtle language of the body. Embrace this understanding, and you hold a powerful tool for building real relationships, one quiet twist of a ring at a time. Keep this insight close as we continue, because mastering the signs hidden in the hands is your gateway to deeper, authentic connection. Unlock the silent language of attraction. Notice the subtle ways her hands reveal her true feelings. Don't rush. Respond with calm confidence and respect. If you're ready to master these quiet signs and build real, lasting connections, then act now. Drop a comment below with this sentence: I see the truth hidden in every subtle gesture. 3. Her posture changes. Listen closely, because this is where many men lose their edge. Her posture is not just a casual stance, it's a bold declaration of her interest, a silent message broadcast louder than any words could ever be. When she shifts from relaxed to refined the moment you enter the room, it is no coincidence. It's an instinctive, powerful gesture crafted to capture your attention and hold it hostage. Her body becomes her instrument of attraction, finely tuned to project confidence, allure, and desire. She straightens her back, lifts her chin just enough to display pride, maybe adjusts her clothing, or brushes a stray hair away, not for vanity's sake, but because her subconscious is telling her, be your best. Show him who you are. This is primal psychology in action, the unspoken language of attraction that echoes through centuries. Remember the wisdom of Leonardo da Vinci. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Her posture is simplicity wielded with sophistication. It's raw, authentic, and undeniable. You must learn to see it. Imagine walking into a room. She was slouched, casual, indifferent. Then your presence hits her awareness, and suddenly she's poised, deliberate, a living sculpture shifting her position to highlight every angle that captivates. This shift is not random. It is a calculated yet unconscious effort to project value, confidence, and availability. It's her body saying, "I'm here. I want you to see me, truly see me." The psychology behind this is clear. Humans instinctively alter their posture to appear more attractive when someone they desire is nearby. Her posture is a mirror of her mind, alert, engaged, ready. Don't mistake this for arrogance or superficiality. This is survival, evolution, an ancient dance of signaling readiness for connection. What must you do when you spot this? Do not hesitate. Do not overlook it. Your response matters as much as her gesture. Return her interest with your own body language. Open your stance, soften your gaze, smile with authentic warmth. Be the man who commands presence without demanding it. Let your posture say, "I see you, I value you." This reciprocity creates an electric feedback loop. Her subtle signals intensify because you responded, and your confidence swells because she acknowledged you. This is the battlefield of attraction, where every move counts. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The challenge is this: will you act? Will you let this moment slip or seize it with authority? In a world saturated with distractions, screens, noise, fleeting connections, mastering the silent conversation is your ultimate advantage. Her posture is the gateway to her interest, and your ability to read and respond to it is what separates men who succeed from those who remain invisible. Nietzsche nailed it. Invisible threads are the strongest ties. This thread of posture, this invisible lifeline of attraction, demands your full attention and deliberate action. Watch closely. Notice the way she adjusts her seating, the tilt of her head, the subtle self-grooming. These are not mere habits. They are coded signals crafted by evolution itself. Do not miss out on this powerful tool in your arsenal. This knowledge transforms you from a passive observer into an active participant in the dance of attraction. Use it to dominate the room, to command respect, to ignite desire. This is your moment to step up, to own your presence, and to make her feel seen in a way no one else can. Now, if this resonates, if you feel that surge of understanding, don't just let it pass. Like this content, comment with your own stories of catching these signals and turning them into connection. Subscribe to keep sharpening your perception, because mastering these signs is mastering your destiny with women. This is not theory. It is practical wisdom handed down from the ancients, refined for the modern man who refuses to be invisible. The next revelation is even more powerful, her smile. Prepare yourself to decode the ultimate weapon in her arsenal of attraction. 4. Her smile. When a woman is interested, her smile often shows up at the most unexpected moments, even before you say something funny. Let's explore what this means. A woman's smile is one of the most powerful and honest signals of interest you can receive, especially when it arrives unexpectedly, before you say anything remotely funny or clever. This smile is different from a polite or social smile. It's a spontaneous, genuine reaction that lights up her entire face, revealing that your presence alone brings her comfort, joy, and perhaps something deeper. Imagine you're talking about something mundane, nothing particularly remarkable, yet she looks at you and smiles as if you've just said the most incredible thing. That smile is a beacon, an unmistakable sign that she feels a connection and attraction toward you. This is not a rehearsed or strategic gesture, but an authentic expression of how she feels. The ancient Stoics teach us to observe and interpret the signs life gives us with clarity and calm, and this smile is no exception. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." Here, Her smile colors the moment with warmth and genuine interest, showing her inner feelings through a simple, beautiful expression. Women's attraction often reveals itself most clearly in their faces, because the face is where emotion naturally resides, unmasked by words or pretense. That unprompted smile is her subconscious way of telling you she's comfortable and happy around you. Often, she might not even be aware she's doing it. Her emotions are simply speaking through her facial expressions without censorship. This subtle, involuntary act is a powerful signal, much like a lighthouse guiding a ship through fog. It's there to be noticed if you are paying attention. As a man, you must not overlook it. Many miss these quiet signs because they expect overt or verbal confirmation, but attraction isn't always loud or clear. Sometimes it's whispered in a smile, a glance, or a slight shift in posture. Your response to this smile is crucial. Don't shy away or take it for granted. Return the smile with equal sincerity and warmth, letting her know you recognize and appreciate this silent communication. This shared moment of connection, when two people exchange smiles without words, can deepen attraction and create an unspoken bond that words might only dilute. It's a mutual acknowledgement of interest and comfort. Remember the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson. A smile is the chosen vehicle of all ambiguities. In other words, a smile can convey feelings too complex for words, but it requires both parties to engage in the exchange to fully express what lies beneath. But keep in mind, smiles are only part of the story. True signs of attraction are often found in the subtle ways a woman seeks proximity, how she might lean in just a bit more, how her body subtly orients toward you, or how she unconsciously mirrors your gestures. These micro-expressions and body language cues are the true language of attraction, often more honest than words. The Stoics believed in reading the world attentively and interpreting signs with reason and insight. In your daily life, this means you must train yourself to notice these small but telling clues. Don't rush or force the interaction. Instead, allow the natural rhythm of connection to unfold. Let her smile be your invitation to engage deeper, to be present, and to create an authentic connection grounded in respect and genuine interest. Practical advice. When you notice that smile, don't just smile back. Use it as a prompt to ask her more about herself, share something meaningful, or simply enjoy the silence that speaks volumes between you. These moments are the foundation of trust and attraction. Don't underestimate the power of being fully present when she offers you that unspoken gesture. It could be the beginning of something profound. You must act with confidence and authenticity. Hesitation only clouds the clarity of the moment. As Sun Tzu reminds us, opportunities multiply as they are seized. Seize the moment her smile arrives. It's your door to deeper connection. If you've caught that genuine, unexpected smile, you've seen a silent invitation most miss. This smile isn't just a polite gesture, it's her way of showing comfort, interest, and a deeper connection. Don't let hesitation hold you back. Respond with confidence and presence, and let that smile open the door to something real. If you're ready to recognize and act on these subtle signs, comment below with, "I see her smile and I'm ready to connect." 5. How her body works to close the distance between you without seeming intentional. In the next point, we'll explore how her body works to close the distance between you without seeming intentional. Let's keep going. If you're enjoying this video so far and starting to notice the subtle signals that may have slipped past you before, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button to support this content. Stay with me until the end, because the most surprising and revealing signals are yet to come for those who truly want to learn how to interpret what a woman's body language is trying to say. I have a final reflection that could completely change the way you understand these interactions. And tell me, which country are you listening from? I'd love to know. Let's continue. A woman's interest isn't always expressed in words, but through subtle movements that seem casual, yet have a clear purpose, to be closer to you. If you notice that, without any obvious reason, she adjusts her position to get nearer or takes every chance to close the distance, you're witnessing a powerful sign of attraction. For example, you're talking in a group and, without you realizing it right away, she shifts slightly toward your side. Or maybe you're sitting at a table and she positions her arm or body to align more closely with yours. It's not abrupt or overly obvious. It's a natural movement driven by her body's desire to connect with you. This behavior has a psychological basis. When we're drawn to someone, our instinct is to want to be closer, to share the same personal space. It's a way of feeling connected without crossing the physical boundary yet, but still making her interest clear. How can you confirm if this is a real signal? Pay attention to whether she does this only with you. If you notice she doesn't display the same closeness with others, it's a strong indicator that her focus is on you. What should you do if you pick up on this? Don't pull away or act uncomfortable. Let the closeness remain. Respond with a relaxed and open demeanor. And if you feel confident, mirror her gesture with a small movement toward her. This not only strengthens the connection, but also signals that you're open to her interest. Now, let's move forward. When a woman's interest is genuine, it's not just reflected in her physical proximity, but also in how she mirrors your gestures, as if the two of you are perfectly in sync. Let's explore that connection in the next point. 6. Her body language starts to sync with yours. When a woman's body language begins to sync with yours, it's no random act. It's a profound, unconscious signal that she is drawn to you, that her mind and body are aligning with yours in a silent, powerful dialogue. This phenomenon, known as unconscious mirroring or the mirror effect, is one of the most unmistakable signs of attraction, yet it often slips past unnoticed by those untrained to read its language. Imagine this. You cross your arms while speaking, and a few moments later, she mirrors you without realizing it. You take a sip of your drink, and suddenly she does the same, even though her glass was untouched just seconds before. These are not mere coincidences. They are reflections of a deeper connection, a subtle dance that her body performs instinctively to bridge the gap between you. As Carl Jung insightfully said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." But here, the mirror effect reveals much more. It reveals her silent willingness to step into your world, to synchronize with your rhythm, to communicate without words that she feels at ease, that she wants to connect, and that she is interested. This unconscious mirroring happens because her brain is seeking harmony, craving the connection that creates comfort and trust. When her posture aligns with yours, her gestures echo your movements, and even her tone of voice begins to subtly match yours. It is as if her entire being is saying, "I am with you. I understand you. I am invested in what you bring." This is a raw, authentic sign of attraction, one that no amount of rehearsed charm or superficial flirting can replicate, because it happens below the level of conscious control. It is primal. It is real. This knowledge is power. When you notice her mirroring your body language, do not dismiss it or take it lightly. This is your opening, your moment to take control and lead the interaction with purpose and confidence. Don't point it out, don't test it with exaggerated moves, and never act unsure. Instead, flow with it. Let the conversation deepen naturally. Let your energy be steady, strong, and sure. This synchrony is a dance of minds and hearts, a rare form of communication that, when harnessed correctly, can transform a simple encounter into something magnetic and unforgettable. In the chaotic rush of modern life, where distractions threaten to sever genuine connections, the ability to recognize and respond to these subtle signals separates the man who commands respect and attraction from the one who remains invisible. Remember the words of Bruce Lee, a master not only of martial arts, but of life itself. Be like water, adaptable and flowing, powerful yet subtle. When her body mirrors yours, she is opening a door, an invitation to step through with confidence and authority. Do not hesitate. Do not falter. Own this moment. It is yours to take. This is not a trivial sign. It is a declaration of interest, a silent but forceful call for connection. You must respond with the same clarity and strength. Let her see the man who understands the unspoken, the nuances beneath the surface. Become the man who leads the dance before the music even starts. This knowledge is not just information, it is your weapon, your advantage in the game of attraction. Use it. Master it. Let it guide you to deeper connections and greater confidence in every interaction. If you want to harness the full power of these signs, to move beyond guesswork and step into mastery, then like this message, comment below with your boldest statement about connection, and subscribe to unlock more wisdom that turns knowledge into action and action into success. Remember, knowing is nothing without doing. The mirror effect is your gateway. Walk through it and take command of your destiny. When her body language mirrors yours, it's not chance. It's a clear sign she's drawn to you. This silent sync is your invitation to step up, lead with confidence, and own the moment. Don't hesitate. Be the man who understands the unspoken and moves with purpose. If you're ready to master this powerful connection, drop a comment right now with this statement: I lead the dance before the music even starts. Like this video, subscribe for more timeless wisdom, and remember, true power comes from reading what's beneath the surface and acting on it. 7. Her tone of voice is subtle but incredibly telling. When a woman is interested in someone, her tone of voice transforms in ways that are almost imperceptible but deeply meaningful. It becomes softer, warmer, slower, carrying an unspoken invitation to connect on a deeper level. This is not an act or conscious effort, it's her heart's truth leaking through her voice, reflecting her genuine interest and desire for closeness. Imagine being in a busy room where she speaks plainly and neutrally to everyone else, but the moment she addresses you, her voice shifts, as if she's crafting an intimate bubble just for the two of you amidst the noise. This small but powerful change in tone is a silent signal that should never be overlooked. The wisdom of the Stoics reminds us that we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. Similarly, here, the reality is her subtle shift in tone, not your imagination. Recognize it and act. Psychology backs this up. Our emotions shape our communication deeply and unconsciously. When she's interested, her entire being, from mind to body, aligns to communicate closeness, with her voice serving as one of the most nuanced messengers. If you catch this shift, respond with equal warmth and calmness. Match her tone and show attentiveness. This creates trust and fans the spark that's already kindling between you. But listen closely, not only to how she speaks, but what she chooses to share. A woman interested in you will start revealing pieces of her personal world, her stories and her truths, signaling she's ready to build a unique bond. Don't mistake these moments for casual chatter. They are the building blocks of connection. The old wisdom, know thyself, applies here as well. Know her subtle cues and respond thoughtfully. This is not just about hearing words, it's about tuning into the rhythm of her voice, the feeling behind it, and stepping into the space she's offering. This is your moment to lean in, to deepen the conversation and the connection. In the next sign, we'll uncover how these personal disclosures become unmistakable proof that she likes you. Until then, observe, listen, and respond with intentionality. And remember, true connection demands your full presence. 8. She tends to share something deeper. When a woman begins to share something deeper than ordinary small talk, it's a profound indicator of her interest. This isn't about casual chit-chat or surface-level conversations. It's about revealing parts of herself she normally keeps hidden, personal stories, intimate thoughts, or memories that carry emotional weight. She doesn't share these things lightly or with just anyone. When she says something like, "Hardly anyone knows this," or "I've always wanted to learn to play the piano," or "This place reminds me of a difficult time in my life," she's deliberately opening a window into her inner world, trusting you with pieces of her true self that she guards closely. This act is a conscious effort to build emotional intimacy. According to female psychology, Women use the sharing of personal and vulnerable information as a way to deepen bonds and invite a partner to see beyond the exterior, beyond appearances and casual conversations. It's her way of saying, I want you to understand me, not just observe me. This is not a game or a test. It's a serious gesture of connection and trust. You must not take these moments lightly. Instead, listen intently. Truly listen. Don't just wait for your turn to speak. Ask thoughtful, sincere questions that show you respect her vulnerability and value what she's sharing. Keep the conversation natural, flowing, and meaningful. Your genuine interest will encourage her to open up even more, which in turn strengthens the emotional bond between you. If you fail to acknowledge this depth or respond with superficial remarks, you risk losing the precious opportunity to build a connection that goes beyond the superficial. Moreover, observe her behavior when it's time to part ways. If she finds excuses to linger or stretch out the time you spend together, even subtly or indirectly, this is another unmistakable sign that she values your company more than she's willing to admit outright. She's creating reasons to stay connected because she enjoys your presence and wants to prolong the moment. This subtle extension of time together is her unspoken way of expressing attraction and interest. In a world that moves fast, where meaningful connections are often sacrificed for convenience or distractions, recognizing these signs is crucial. You must be sharp, present, and intentional. These moments when she shares her inner world and tries to stretch the time you spend together are her way of signaling, loud and clear, that she sees something special in you. Don't let these moments slip through your fingers. Seize them with full attention and respect, because they reveal feelings deeper than words ever could. Be the man who listens, not just with ears, but with heart and mind, who honors the trust she places in you, and who responds with sincerity and presence. This is how trust is built, how emotional intimacy grows, and how a connection that lasts can begin. Now that you understand the power behind her willingness to share and linger, prepare yourself to recognize the final sign that confirms her true interest, so you never miss the chance to move forward with confidence and clarity. And if you find today's content very interesting, please give me a word of encouragement by commenting "very interesting" in the comments section. That is a huge motivation for us. Thank you. 9. Goodbyes become more than just a simple "see you later." When a woman likes you, goodbyes become far more than mere formalities or polite closures. They transform into powerful, intentional moments designed to stretch time, to deepen connection, to keep the door ajar just a little longer. You must understand this. When she says goodbye, it's never just a mechanical "see you later." No, it's a carefully crafted maneuver. She looks for any opportunity to extend the conversation, an extra question, a last-minute comment, a lingering look. Imagine the scene. You're about to part ways, the air heavy with the inevitability of separation. But she suddenly says, "Wait, before you go, what do you think about this?" Or, "There's one more thing I want to tell you." This is not forgetfulness. This is strategy. This is the raw truth of female psychology laid bare. When a woman truly enjoys your company, every goodbye feels like a loss she refuses to accept. She clings to moments, mining every interaction for reasons to prolong the encounter, to keep your presence alive just a little longer. It is not coincidence. It is not accident. It is the unmistakable language of attraction. Remember what the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. The same applies here. You must see the signal clearly and act decisively. Don't rush the goodbye. Don't let the moment end. Instead, lean into it with power and confidence. Respond with genuine interest and calm authority, because these small pockets of time are golden opportunities to deepen intimacy and establish emotional footholds. The truth is brutal and beautiful. Actions shout louder than words. If she seeks to linger, to create space where none should exist, it's because there is something about you, your energy, your presence, your strength, that she values, craves, and wants to experience longer. This is your chance to show up as the man you are meant to be. Own it. Master it. Use these moments as weapons in the arena of connection. Modern life moves fast. Distractions swarm. But the man who sees these subtle signs and knows how to respond stands apart. He is the one who commands attention, who holds hearts, who shapes the narrative of his relationships. Don't fall prey to impatience or haste. Recognize the power in a prolonged goodbye. It's her silent way of saying, I want more. I want deeper. I want you. Let this be your call to action. When you encounter these moments, don't cut them short. Embrace them. Draw strength from them. Prove to her and to yourself that you are not a fleeting presence, but a lasting force. It is in these brief extensions of time that trust is built, connection is forged, and desire is ignited. To quote the legendary Winston Churchill, to each there comes in their lifetime a special moment when they are figuratively tapped on the shoulder and offered the chance to do a very special thing, unique to their talents and their passion. This is your moment. Recognize it, seize it, and never let it go. I challenge you now. The next time a goodbye stretches, the next time she lingers when parting seems inevitable, respond with the calm assurance of a man who knows his worth and commands his space. Comment below. I see the signs. I own the moment. I lead the way. Like, subscribe, and share this message, because mastering the art of connection in these simple moments separates the boys from the men. It separates the passive from the powerful. Be the man who sees, who understands, and who acts, because nothing worth having ever came to those who rushed away too soon.